Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to my channel. Come on in. We're having a big snow day here in New England. Got quite a bit. I really, first and foremost, I want to put out some thoughts and prayers to the people that live in the Southern Hemisphere in the United States. They are getting it pretty bad. Up here in New England, we just have to put our big coats on. I saw that meme this morning. It cracked me up. No, we were very lucky because ice actually is a factor. So thoughts, prayers, and energy to anyone and everyone that is dealing with it in the South. So anywho, yeah, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, come on in. Yeah. I already called in everybody's spirit guides and your whole team is here. My hair is a mess. I've been trying to shovel and whatever, so in and out, it just won't stop snowing. Which is kind, it's typical in New England. We're used to nor'easters, But yeah, we're lucky we didn't have the ice. So anywho, moving on. I hope everybody's enjoying their morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world. Hello, good afternoon. From Lindabro. Is that Scotland? Lindabro, or is it England? Hello, Lisa. I think it's somewhere in the UK, right? Anywho, tell me what I need to see today. Okay, today's a good day. Good vibes now and in the moment. Yep, today's a good day. Believe it. All right, it's kind of cool how to start that reading off. This is a new deck to me, so I haven't seen most of these cards yet. I've been using them a little bit, the last couple days, but yeah, it's kind of fun when you have a new deck. Sometimes, soulmate, twin flame, friendships, or romantic partner. Something about that. Something today. Somebody's birthday. Are you an Aquarius? Somebody you know who is an Aquarius? Gemini? Today is your birthday. I don't know if it is or not, but if so, happy birthday. Stagnant, stuck, dead end, frozen. Crowning you, Gemini, the next couple weeks, something like stuck. It might not be you, it could be them. Don't forget to flip and flop, right? Hi, everybody. New Hampshire? I'm in New Hampshire. I didn't know Lindenborough was in New Hampshire. That's cool. Hey, neighbor. I'm going to have to look at the map. I thought I went through most of the towns in New England, but anywho, good to see you. Welcome. Show me what I need to see. Gemini, drowning, hope, fear, challenge, and homework column. Drowning over your head, overextended rock bottom. Trying to keep your head above water right now. Maybe that's not you. It could be them. Somebody's rock bottom. Soulmate, twin flame. Hold on. I gotta take the first one that flipped. Two-faced. Consequences wanted to come out. I might as well take it. Two-faced, double life, cheater, backstabber. Great. Yeah. Obviously somebody we can't trust. Whatever that's about. We're going to find out. But there's consequences to everything. It wanted to make itself known here. Bad choices, games, and mixed signals. She's got two Band-Aids on her cheek with matches under the Band-Aid. And then a match lit. That's weird. Like consequences of lighting your own eyes on fire. I don't know if that makes sense to you or not. But anywho, yeah, something about that. It wanted to make itself known. There's good and bad in everything, every choice, right? When you really get down into it. That's why you got to try and make the best decisions you can, right? Anywho, show me what I need to see. We're going to get more of the vibe here before I get into my tarot. Show me. When I get a bunch of cards like that, I take the one on the bottom. Oh shit, she sees us. Okay, good vibes now and in the moment. Somebody sees us. All right, something about that. Or he, right? Oh shit, he sees us. Somebody was hiding. Something was exposed. Maybe. Good vibes. Oh shit, she sees us. That's a tongue twister. Blah, blah, blah. Show me. I need a bunch here. Okay, and then I get a mess. Door closed. Twin flame. Friendship. Romantic partner. However that resonates. Door closed. Now, if it's twin flame, I don't really know a ton about twin flames. I went through this a little bit with some reading. I forget, but what it is it's usually a very combative relationship, right? It's like a relationship that I believe something wasn't completed or something in a past life. And this is when you and your twin flame chose to come down and either work it out, show each other your shadow. It's like see, I don't know a ton about it, but absolutely research your own way through and discern your own way through. But twin flame, it could be your friend, but something, door closed. Oh shit, she sees us. Oops, I got a whole bunch of everything here. Oh boy, I'm not even sure. I think I'm going to take the bottom here. Cut the shit. Dead end frozen. Cut the shit. Somebody needs to cut it out. Stop it. Stop the stagnant. Stop the stagnant. Cut the shit. Get off your ass. Is there a couch potato in the house? Somebody might be. I don't know, but we're going to find out here. Hold on. Get two more cards and we can move on with my tarot. Thank you, Spirit. Confusion, hope, fear, challenge, and homework column. Drowning. This is things that we're working on, right? Or fearful or whatever over your head. Somebody is somebody creating the confusion is what it is. And oh shit, she sees us. Somebody needs to cut the shit. Interesting. Hold on a minute. Somebody's being very two-faced. Homeless or poverty. Somebody could be out there. Times are hard right now. I've been homeless a couple times, actually. Yeah. I didn't really appreciate it at the time, but I was in certain situations where I was put in that situation. But I don't know if that has anything to do with this or not, but mixed signals, yeah, mixed signals is what I'm getting. I'm going to use my Oz in Wonderland deck, keep you guys on your toes with your folklore and your trivia and all. There was a thing online I was watching I thought was really cool, and it was all about what they didn't tell you about Wizard of Oz or whatever, the other side of Wizard of whatever it was, and that's where they tell you about the little narcissist behind the grand illusion of it all or something. Anywho, it's all about that in here. Oh yeah, and we got the Cheshire Cat right off the bat. Oh shit, she sees us. Yeah, sees the deception, sees the fears and the lies probably, or something like that. Look at that smile, yeah. Cheshire Cat. Today's a good day. It's your birthday. Somebody's birthday. Somebody needs to live in the moment. Yeah, Ace Pentacles down. This is the silver slippers before they added color. All right, I'll answer you. Wrath. I'll ask you. I'm going to call you Wrath. I think I just saw you in the last video, didn't I? Anywho, we'll get back to this in a moment. I'm just going to pull him a card. Are you going to get married in 6 months or less? Wrath? Oh, from India. Yeah. I did see you on the last one. Hi. Queen of Wands down. Hold on. Three of Cups. Is somebody scared of taking action? There's a celebration of some kind of burden being over or being oppressed. Is there some oppression or something? You know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, somebody wasn't taking action. They weren't bossing up, but there's a celebration here, right? The burden's going to be over. Something, that alleviation, whatever's heavy in this question here, right? So however that resonates with you. I do personal readings. If you want a personal reading, get in touch with me in the description down below and contact me on my Gmail. Okay? And I think you were going to, anywho. So there's that from the other reading. You're funny. You're following me today. All right, hold on a minute. Wheel of Fortune down. Oh shit, she sees us. Two of Swords down. The Emperor down. Eight of Swords. Ace of Cups. Yeah, somebody doesn't want this opportunity or something, right? The door is closed with this old friendship or twin flame, right? I feel like you see through the deception, or somebody does, right? Cut the shit. They're having hard times. The wheel has turned, right? This is dealing with the karma and the aftermath and what maybe somebody feels stuck, and then it says, cut the shit. Don't feel stuck. Get up off the couch. And it may not be, because not all of you are couch potatoes. I know Geminis are very hard workers, but metaphorically speaking, get up and do something or something, right? Because I feel like the wheel here is like going round and round and round we go, which is like more and more and more karma if we don't get it. You know what I mean? So anywho, yeah, moving on. Two of Swords down, confusion, hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Getting clarity after the confusion while you're drowning or feeling like you're going under. This is heavy for someone out there. I'm sorry to say. Yeah, you just keep on keeping on. I said this in another reading as well. Before I started these readings this morning, I was getting up and I was getting dressed, right? And I put on some music and I was like, I need to get that spirit in me. I need to listen to something that's going to really get me going, right? So I put on this, I like Wardruna. I don't know if any of you know that band or whatever. They're from the UK, I believe. They're pagan, kind of like a Lorena McKenna kind of vibe, if you follow that as well. But anywho, when I listen to this music, it makes me feel like, man, I have been through it and I can keep on keeping on. You know what I mean? So when you're feeling these energies, and you got to feel the empowerment, put something inspiring or like rhythmic that gets you, because it really did change the whole vibe. I was like, okay, man, I can face anything again because I've been through it. I walked through hell. So what is about today that, you know what I mean? Anywho, back to the reading. We could be talking about control freaks here, or I wasn't sure if I wanted to say it that way, or maybe this is loss of authority, abuse of power. you know, homeless or poverty. Somebody's two-faced, a backstabber. Is somebody like, I feel like somebody could be, you know, almost like abusing the situation and saying, if you don't do this, you could be out on the street. You know what I mean? Like threatening almost. It could be out on the, I don't know if that's for somebody or not. I'm getting a lot of mixed signals. There are definitely consequences here and all of that. So I'm glad I kept that card after all. Okay, so we have confusion here, and then we had clarity, and now we have more mental confusion over here, being stuck in your head, really deep thought, you know, oh shit, she sees us, you know, all that deception, the lies, the cunning, the whatever it is to you, right? Drink me, the cups. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Making yourself happy. Drinking it, drink me, making yourself happy, nurturing, fulfillment, whatever it is, the vibe of it, right? But you just don't want this opportunity anymore. Yeah, door closed. You're done with it. But don't abuse your power with it or something, or somebody might be, or something like that. 9 of Wands down, 7 of Swords down. Somebody's freeing themselves from the shit. Uh-huh. Yeah, they're freeing themselves. They want to give up the fight. Cut the shit. Yep. That's what it is. We're cutting the shit. It's a very mob kind of New Jersey, New York, you know, cut the shit. Cut the shit. I got a little Jersey in me, so you know, it's you know how this stuff comes through, you know. Anywho, 7 of Swords down, confusion. Yeah, no more toxicity is clarity. First of all, it'll bring clarity eventually. I mean, you got to get through the muck, right? But the toxicity, I'm feeling like we're not dealing with it. This person could very well be a narcissist, right? The confusion, the narcissist does cause confusion. It's what they do. It's the energy, right? But trying to break it or get out of that or whatever. Yeah, door closed. Filling your own cup of love. It's like drinking your own potion, man. Drink your own potion. Cheers. Skull. Prost. Three of Swords down. 2 of Wands. Yeah, we don't want this opportunity. If I go diagonal here and I look at the, you know, kind of freeing yourself, kind of giving up the fight, whatever, not taking this opportunity, door closed. It's just no matter how I read it, you know, it's all coming out. So somebody's making up their mind, it sounds like. Maybe that's the hard part. Maybe we're leaving someone and we may be in poverty or the homelessness situation. I'm just thinking of scenarios, you know, but or whatever that is, right? This is very level here. 4 of Pentacles. Letting go, holding on, letting go, holding on. I feel like somebody's a hoarder out there, or a little bit of a hoarder kind of a vibe, you know. Yeah, but this wicked witch's possessions, holding on to the negative here. Okay, somebody's stuck. Yeah, they feel stuck, stagnant. That's twice now. Ding, 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 ding. So hold on a minute. We need to, holding on too tightly. Yeah, somebody's holding on too tightly. I see abuse of that control. It's like, let that go. That's the, you know, cut the shit. Whatever that is, you know. I have 2 of Wands here. Decisions, the mental, you know, after all the delusional illusions with the moon and Cheshire Cat here. Which way we're going to go, left or right? There's consequences to everything. I was just saying, every choice has a good and bad effect, right? And depending on what choice, and this is why we need to pay attention. People need to wake up. Making those choices and making plans, maybe, right? Oh shit, she sees us. Holding on though, holding on tight. This person is a total narcissist. At least. Yeah. Somebody doesn't want to deal with it. They're sick of it. And people are having bad karma. Fate, karma, and destiny is in that, but it's reverse. So it's like dealing with the round and round and round we go. Yeah, King of Pentacles down. Somebody could be, very much a narcissist. They want to free themselves, but this could be poverty on one hand. The king doesn't have any more gold or what, something like that, but I feel it's like a very cunning, narcissistic, greedy, arrogant, abuse of power kind of. Is somebody threatening somebody? I don't know. I don't have a threatening, but I feel like, are they dangling a carrot over? I don't know what that is yet. It's, Annie M. Temperance. This is about balance. Somebody's an earth angel here. That's not for everybody in this reading. Four of Wands and the Fool as an extra card. Nine of Cups reversed, yeah. This is not what we wanted or what they wanted or something. It's not wish fulfillment, right? There's no, I don't feel like there's feeling. Narcissists technically don't have true empathetic feeling, if they're a true narcissist. So that, okay. Anywho, Annie M. Yeah, taking care of her garden. You could be an aunt, literally, or an uncle. But anywho, yeah, patience, time, healing, balancing, restoration. I just heard. Somebody feels like they're drowning. They need to heal. Oops. Oh, this was technically both ways. But yeah, there is some good news coming in. However, I like it. Taking a leap of faith, going forward, doing something you've never done before, or some kind of a chapter maybe that you've never experienced would be, a good thing, whatever. Somebody has a double life here. This pain, whatever this was, this narcissist that caused it, was a while ago, right? And there's consequences. Maybe now we want to heal and let go and move on from it, but people being stuck in the past is what, drink me, man. Drink your own cup of whatever love or gives you fulfillment, right? Drink deep. All right, I'm going to switch over. Hi, everybody. Popping in and out. If you would like a personal reading, go down into my description and get in touch with me through my email. Thank you. Thank you. Very nice. Roxanne, you're following me from the other one too. Is my Sagittarius supposed to be my husband? We've been together 15 years. That's funny because I'm not really going to answer that. And I'll tell you why. If you've been together for 15 years, you're still together. It's still a higher committed relationship. In America, I don't know where you're from. Were you from New Hampshire? I don't remember, but someone was. There's like common law, right? When you're with somebody for like 7 or 10 years, you're automatically legally kind of binded in a court, or that's how they look at it because, you've been for that long. But if you have to ask, I mean, what is it that you're questioning here? Is it going to give you more stableness? Because technically, I feel like you already are, So I don't know. I just feel like I'm not going to answer that. I hope you're okay with that. If you're together, if you're happy, if you're fulfilled, yeah. Alrighty, show me what I need to see. Back to the reading. He doesn't want to. Well, he doesn't want to. You can't make somebody do something. And, would you rather, are you still happy? I mean, is it, some people just don't want to get married, and it's still in their mind, they can still have a very decent, committed, platonic relationship, All right, so we got a bunch here. Anywho, back to the reading. 4 swords down. No rest for the wicked. Oh shit, she sees us. Today's the day. Something about good vibes about this. All this deception. Live in the moment, right? Not the past, not the future, right now. People need to get grounded, okay? That's what I see there. Queen of Swords down, 5 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles reversed, 6 of Swords. I have chapped lips, sorry. Somebody's very bitter. Door closed. Yeah, they don't want this opportunity. Yeah, the soulmate, twin flame, romantic partner, friendship kind of vibe. Door closed. That's in the present, anywho. It's telling you. Combating, combative, chaos, confusion, round and round we go. Cut the shit. This narcissist needs to sit down. Whoever it is. There's consequences to everything. They will never take responsibility. They will never take accountability. And they will never truly be sorry. I'm sorry to say, but that's the hard truth of it all. And that is the personality disorder in itself. See, it's hard, but it's the truth. And we got to be real. We got to be real, people. Confusion. Don't want to put the energy or synergy into it. People are drowning. It's clear as day. There's confusion over here, but on the other hand, I think take the blindfold off. What does your gut tell you? Right? I say that a lot. The Emperor down, homeless, poverty, abuse of power, two-faced. These are not very good cards. My ear's itchy. Can you tell? That usually means something to somebody. They want, they're trying to look forward. They're getting out of troubled water. But somebody's out of control about it. They don't like it. They don't want somebody to leave them, or they don't, is there an abandonment kind of thing here for somebody? Double life, backstabber, cheater. Yeah, cheater, betrayal, 3s, right? Happened a while ago, but it's about getting out of the turbulence, out of the storm, out of the, the mental chaos of it, right? Don't self-sabotage. This could be, for some of you, on the other hand, self-sabotaging, creating your mental chaos, you know what I mean? And there's the deception in that. So discern your way through it. And if any of you are tarot readers out there, or you see or say or sense anything out of these cards that I don't say or see, then absolutely take it with you. That's what this stuff is all about. Okay? Take it with you. Whatever. Just go with the flow. Page of Pentacles down. Oh shit, she sees us. Yeah, they planted bad seeds, all right. Yeah, it's not wish fulfillment. It's not cool. The deception's coming out. I feel like, you know, the narcissist will still play the round and round we go, thinking that nobody sees them. But in reality, it's like everybody sees them clear as day. Is that what I'm getting here? You know? Like now they're coming into it or something. Gemini? What about this bitter person, door closed? The Star. All right, so I have the Star, the Four of Pentacles again. Ding, 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 ding. But this one's reversed. So maybe some people are working on letting that go, right? Maybe remember when before it was like a side note to somebody and I said somebody might be hoarding something or you know, kind of getting to the point where they need maybe to clean their closets out. Well, it looks like they may be. Freeing yourself as well is what this is all about. Letting go, freeing yourself out of this stagnant energy, dead center in the reading. Cut the shit right over it. Yeah, this arrogance, you know, get over it. Queen of Cups down with the Seven of Swords down. Yeah, they're very hateful that they can't cause that toxicity anymore. They don't like it underneath it all. They're still trying to cause confusion. See, hope, fear, challenge, and homework. They want someone drowning underneath it all. See, this is the covert part of a narcissist. Fucking assholes. Can't stand it. You know, we're trying to break free from this. This is a very deceitful, conniving, cunning energy for some of you. You know, High Priestess down with the Three of Swords down. They don't want you to know. They don't want somebody to know. But it was pain a long time ago. Somebody's being very two-faced. See, even though this betrayal was a while ago, I have this two-faced, backstabber, cheater, double life card right over it. I feel like for some of you, they're still planning it, you know, on how to backstab this High Priestess down, right? See, this High Priestess, whoever this may be, if they're unknowing of something or they don't understand or whatever, they need to get their knowledge and research. So they, you know, knowledge is power. Now, some of you are High Priestesses. On the other hand, I just feel all of a sudden came through. I feel like they're very against certain spiritualities or religions or whatever. As well in that card for some of you. Hi there. I do take, yes, I give personal ratings. You can contact me in the description below with my email, right? I have all that information in my description. All right, we got Queen of Wands down. We got 3 queens down and the High Priestess down on the table. A lot of queens down. Like they're not on their throne. This one's a black witch. Narcissists are a black witch. But they're not taking action. They planted bad seeds. They need to boss up. you know, they need to start making plans. Oh shit, she sees us. The moon, the Cheshire cat, right under it. Today's a good day. Today's a good day for something here. And it's just saying it, you know, holding on with this four of pentacle, with all the lies and the chaos and the confusion times two. Ding, 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 ding. That's what narcissists do. They're on this planet to cause confusion, destruction, separation, in any way. It's disgusting. It's their job. They don't even realize it. They're just like NPCs, you know, deer in headlights kind of look. When you see somebody and they're like a deer in headlight for a second, and then all of a sudden it's like, it's really weird. But once you see, you can't unsee. See, it's funny how a lot of these messages follow me as I do them week to week. You know what I mean? It's funny because certain things come out. Anywho, yeah, the world here, it's about closure, moving on, the end, sayonara, door closed. Lessons learned when this happens, right? This is when the completion of it all, right? Could be something about online or the web here with the world. But with the King of Pentacles down, excuse me, the greed, the arrogance, it's completed. It's done. Sayonara. Auf Wiedersehen. You know? Three of Swords down again. Ding, 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 ding. Damn. This fucking sucked when it happened. It hurt. Right? Confusion. They hate it. They hate this person, is what I should say. They've done it. Then they hate that they can't continue. Narcissists, you know, once somebody sees through them, they do. They'll look for another, you know, sucker, another weak individual, another spiritually weak, financially weak, emotionally weak, however that is. See, they got to suck that energy from somebody. It's really weird. I've done so much research on this stuff because of what I've been through. I've been scapegoated. I've been, you know, chewed up, spit out, beat up, thrown under the bus, and then I was left for dead in a very real way in life. And I'm over it, man. I'm fucking over it. I have had it to the point where now I am creating my heaven. I don't give a shit about any, you know, I can't do, it's like, no. So that's, you know, and that's kind of like, if you want a good thing in the end, you got to be in that to attract it. It's law of three. It's universal law. So you got to be in your heaven to get to your heaven. See, I don't care what religion, faith, or spirituality you are. They need to heal. Stop fucking causing all this confusion. One more, please. Ace of Cups down. Yeah, they absolutely hate it. Somebody's taking a beginning. They're moving on with some good news here, thankfully. And then Ace of Cups down. They hate it. Of course they do. They don't want somebody to be happy, see? Too bad, so sad. See you later, sayonara. Auf Wiedersehen. Told ya. Wheel of Fortune down. Somebody don't like it. This is twice. Wow, somebody's having it hard. Somebody may be out in the cold right now. Literally. Did they create it? Or is it vice versa? Having a very hard time with money. Someone is. Sorry to say. We're going to change it up a notch here. But thankfully, there's some good news. Taking a leap of faith. There is some innocence here. After all, thank God, right? After this reading, I'm going to give you an oracle here. Change it up a notch. There is wish fulfillment here. There is healing in this Ace of Cups. See? It's about healing. These people, person certainly needs it. I'll tell you that. Look at that combo. Isn't that beautiful? That's my favorite card. I hope you can't hear my neighbors fighting in the background. Sorry. We don't get along very well, my neighbors and I. Anywho, number 6, blue lace agate, communication, throat chakra. It's a number 6 for those who care. Don't forget to flip and flop your energies should you need to. You might want to carry a piece of this on your person in the next couple weeks. It will help you get through this kind of energy, all this fighting and chaos, Communication is key when you draw the blue lace agate crystal card. Sometimes we hold on to what we want to say, or we may not think before we speak. Words are very powerful, and it's time for you to communicate clearly what you do and don't want. When you are positive and clear about your wants and needs, you can manifest or make things happen a lot more quickly. Try to release any fears of being judged. Also, try not to worry about hurting other people's feelings. You can express yourself and communicate what you need to say in a strong yet compassionate way. It's very important that you do tell other people how you feel. If it's hard for you to verbally express yourself, try to write it down. The important thing is to be heard or to express yourself. It doesn't matter how you choose to do this. Blue lace agate is associated with your throat chakra, and it is the stone of communication. This crystal helps you with the verbal expression so that you can communicate freely in difficult or stressful times, such as during public speaking. I am so sorry. Oh my God, I can't even believe this. I might have to cut this short because it does get wicked, and this is exactly why we don't get along. I'm a little worried. I think I'm going to give you a rune and close this out. I'm apologizing to everybody. I need to move. God, I need to move. I don't even want all of you to hear this, so I'm going to turn my fan on. I do believe it's abusive next door, and her and I are going to go at it one day, I'm telling you. Oh, yeah. Castle of Crows. There's the back. Ancient memories are accompanied by deja vu. The crows signal your blessings loud and true. Those are your messages, Gemini. Sorry to cut it short. It is what it is. I know how bad it can get. And one of these days, I'm wondering if I'm going to have a dresser come through my wall. And I don't know. I might have to go and put my foot down before it gets any worse. But anywho, I wish you all the best. I'll be back soon. Ciao.